Oh, hello. Anyway. Alright, I gave you guys an ultimatum earlier today. My requests were simple. There were just 2 of them. That video I made earlier today. I gave you till 5 o'clock for that video to get 1 million views. It hasn't even broke over 301 views. It's like you guys watched up to 301 views and then no one else watched the video. So, that was part 1. Part 2, I wanted 100,000 likes. And just to refresh you guys, 301 views is not 1 million. The million is what I asked for. I asked for 100,000 likes. It's like I got like 200 likes. That is unacceptable. I told you that Teakettle would get destroyed at the hands of that can opener, and that's exactly what we're going to have. But we're going to have a football theme to it. What I'm going to do is do an artistic representation of the Baltimore Ravens New England Patriots AFC Championship game last week. Let's take a look. Hi, we're the New England Patriots, and we're a good football team. We win Super Bowls by cheating, but let's not talk about that. We're going to play the Baltimore Ravens, and we're going to win, right? Fuck you, Patriots. This is the Baltimore Ravens. You ain't winning shit. Oh, I think we are. Shut up! You're not winning shit! Get back here! There's a Spygate right there! What are you gonna do without Spygate? Screw you, Tom Brady! Who the hell are you? Well, I'm Steve the Meek. I'm one of, the biggest Ravens fans on YouTube. Who the hell asked you to be part of this video? Well, no one really. Die! Get back here! Die! Shut up! I lost my face. There we go. Oh. Help! Wes Welker's wife, come save me. Shut up!
What was all that noise? Did you just destroy my tea kettle?
What? I'm sorry you guys had to bear witness to that, but I wasn't messing around. When I ask something of you guys, you better come through for me or you're going to see carnage like that more often. I have no qualms about destroying that tea kettle. Next thing you know, I'll take a baseball bat to a microwave after this. You think I'm messing around? How dare you stick your nose on my camera while I'm making a serious, super serial point? How dare you? Champion of Cap, you are not! I'm not going to take that sort of insubordination! God! Okay, anyway, you guys are here. Alright, those of you that don't care about my football videos, just turn the video off now. We're going to go over the AFC and NFC Championship game from last week. And pretty good football. In the first game of the day, we had the San Francisco 49ers at Atlanta facing the Falcons. As I said last week, San Francisco was the highest point spread favorite in NFL playoff history. A road team going in, +4 points. Unreal. Or actually given 3 points, I should say. Oh, and now you're going to go to bed, Crixus? Jeez. Anyway, this is the team I predicted, and by the way, the second half of this video is going to be going over the predictions I made back in September and seeing how they ranked against what we got here in the end of the season. I predicted San Francisco to not only go to the Super Bowl back in September, but to win the Super Bowl. And so far, that's seeming to be a pretty good likelihood here because they beat the Falcons 28-24. A very impressive game by Kaepernick. What can you say? This kid's got the tools to get shit done. He's a perfect fit for that offense. That defense is as dominant as ever as well. And it's going to be a good Super Bowl because I think these two teams, the Baltimore Ravens and the 49ers, match up very, very well. I know there's a lot of questions in this game. I don't know why it wasn't really made a big deal, that middle linebacker for the 49ers. Shit. The final play of the game for Atlanta. I don't know. I thought it was pass interference, but whatever. Then again, a fair weather sports town like Atlanta isn't going to make much of an uproar. But anyway, good for the 49ers. Good for them. They have a chance of becoming the most Super Bowl wins in Super Bowl history, in NFL history. So we'll see if they can get it done. Now going to the second game, and there's going to be a lot more to say about this game because, oh boy, did the Baltimore Ravens thump the New England Patriots. And it's getting to the point where you got to wonder if these losses with New England are starting to tarnish the legacy of Coach Belichick and Tom Brady because, man, this was a home game. They were favored by 9 points, and they don't even score a single point in the second half and allow the Baltimore Ravens to score 21 points in the second half? That is not what a Coach Belichick team would ever do in an AFC championship game, let alone a game that's at home, that they're heavily favored in, that they should be able to handle, but Baltimore beat them earlier on in this season. They beat them in the AFC championship. They outplayed them last year in the AFC championship, let's be honest. They beat them at home. It was about 4 or 5 years ago in the playoffs. Baltimore beat New England at New England. Basically what I'm saying is Joe Flacco owns this team. He just flat out owns this team, and so does Coach Harbaugh. My God, this was just such a thorough rout. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe the second half of this game. I was just like, this is it for the Patriots. They're done. They're what's the word I'm looking for? Not when you win a lot of Super Bowls, you become a dynasty. Thank you, girl fiend. That dynasty reign is over. If you think that this is a team that's ever going to win a Super Bowl again, you've got another thing coming. And so all you Patriots fans that talk shit to me all season for me down in your Patriots saying, you know, they're not a legitimate Super Bowl contender, where are you at now? Oh, but I want to sprinkle a little more gasoline on the fire here. You lost to Baltimore earlier this season, and you lost them again in the playoffs. Guess what? My Philadelphia Eagles beat the Ravens this year. You guys lost to the team that the Eagles beat. The piss poor 4-12 Eagles beat the Ravens. And you couldn't even beat them at home and be a 9-point favorite. Oh! And no Super Bowl wins post-Spygate. That's too bad. And I know pretty much every New England fans, they want that team to show that they can win in this post-Spygate era. And I know it sticks up your crawl, and it should. But you haven't done it. And time is running out. The time for Brady of being a premier quarterback in this league is just fading away. So, Crixus! Crixus! Come on! Oh, fire! Fire! Help! 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 Why are you being such a lazy slug today? My God! What a terrible dog. What's the matter with your dog, girl fiend?
He's tired.
Well, I'm tired of him being tired. Oh, you take offense to that, huh? You like the Patriots, didn't you? You wanted the Patriots to win, didn't you? Well, yeah. Look where your Tom Brady's at now. He's sitting on the same couch at home with the Philadelphia Eagles. But anyway, yeah, Patriots fans, you're not in the Super Bowl, and you are sitting on the same couch as everyone else. That's not the 49ers or the Ravens, so sucks for you. It sucks for you. I feel your pain. I know, you just think your team is going to win. And now let's go over the sore sport aspect of what happened from this game. Specifically, a certain wide receiver by the name of Wes Welker's wife decided...
It's a hottie.
Yeah, she's a hottie. I'd like to do her and all, and Girlfiend would like to scissor her. But,
what do you mean by that?
it means, like, you know, interlock your legs and you rub your vaginas together. Yeah, it's pretty fucking hot. Yeah, that's what it is. This bitch, excuse me, this cunt... Sorry, Girlfiend, I had Crixus's ears covered. You didn't hear that.
What did you do to my tea kettle? How am I supposed to use this?
It was a cooking accident. It was...
What kind of cooking accident puts...
I dropped a bag of popcorn on it that was coming out of the microwave and it wrecked it.
You destroy the weirdest things.
Anyway, Wes Welker's wife decides to chime in after this game's over. Oh, and by the way, the final score of the Ravens game was 28-13. Not that it matters. It was just a complete rout. Wes Welker's wife decides to chime in after this game, you know, saying that she's tired of... she went on her Facebook and posted something saying she's tired of hearing about Ray Lewis and what a terrible role model he is. You know, go to his Wikipedia page. Six kids with 4 wives, acquitted of murder charges and all. Basically dragging up bad memories and stuff that really has nothing to do with the game of football. Now, granted, I know everything that someone does that's a public figure like that is open to public scrutiny. But when you're chiming in after, like, you know, your husband just lost a very crucial football game, and granted, it wasn't on Wes Welker, of course, was on a team that lost a very crucial football game, it just comes off like a sore sport bitch loser opening her mouth. Like, why don't you just stay at home, console your husband, and don't worry about working a job because you just get to live off of him and his money the rest of your life. So just be happy you have that. Just, you know, console your husband about that pass completion that he didn't get in the Super Bowl last year against the Giants that pretty much cost the Patriots a win in the Super Bowl. All right, go ahead and keep licking his wounds over that one, honey. And go into Ray Lewis and everything. The Ray Lewis story is starting to overshadow everything in this Super Bowl. Now, granted, I'm getting tired of hearing all the God shit and all that crap from him, and it's not just because I'm a non-believer or anything like that. But it's like, okay, we get it. You're like this reformed man. You're sorry for what you did in your past and all that shit. But my God, it's like the constant crying at the national anthem and the speeches of God, and he's favoring me and loving me and my team. It's like God doesn't give a shit what team wins the Super Bowl, if God did exist. Anyway, it's really being just something. It's just noxious. Just like a noxious fume coming out, just permeating out of this whole football season. And yeah, I'm tired of hearing about it too. I'm tired of hearing about it. But when someone like Wes Welker's wife chimes in and says stuff like, oh, 6 kids with 4 wives, that's a real good role model. Shut up. Shut up. Keep his personal life out of this, especially when you're talking in retrospect of your husband on a losing game, a losing team. Anyway, it's going to be one hell of a Super Bowl. We got the 2 Harbaugh brothers versus each other, East Coast, West Coast game. The dynamics of it just couldn't form together any more better than what they are. But before we talk about the Super Bowl, I just want to take this time now in this video to reflect on the predictions I made earlier this year. And boy, I made some predictions that were dead wrong. I want to go over the teams that I predicted to be in the playoffs and make the Super Bowl. I just want to back through these real quick. In the AFC, the teams that I had with byes going into the playoffs were the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. Now, granted, both teams made the playoffs, but they made it as a wild card, didn't get the bye. So, yeah, I got the teams correct, but they didn't necessarily get good enough grades to get the bye. I had, of course, the Ravens winning the AFC North, the Texans winning the AFC South. I had the San Diego Chargers winning the AFC West, and yeah, they didn't quite pull that off. And I had the New England Patriots winning the AFC East, which that did happen. So, so it's pretty good on my picks there. My other playoff teams I had were the Cincinnati Bengals, who did make the playoffs as a wild card. I had them as a wild card. And I had the Buffalo Bills. Okay, Buffalo Bills didn't quite make the playoffs. I blew that there. So, all in all, did pretty good, I thought, as far as predicting what would be in the AFC East. The AFC East, I had the Ravens and the Texans in the AFC Championship. Obviously, we had one of the teams in the AFC Championship, and then I had the Texans going on to the Super Bowl. So, yeah, kind of blew my prediction there. NFC, in the NFC East, I had the Eagles winning the NFC East. Oh boy, and the jinx of all jinxes, I said the Dallas Cowboys would finish 4-12. Wow, that was a bit bad karma, don't you think? Because that's the record the Eagles ended up finishing with. Yeah, I'm an asshole. Anyway, I had the Chicago Bears getting the bye, along with the, who else did I say had the bye? Oh, the San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco 49ers obviously got the bye, so nailed that. Bears, not so much. I didn't even make the playoffs. I had the Bears winning the NFC North. As I said, the Eagles winning the NFC East. The NFC South, I had the Carolina Panthers winning. Oh, Jesus. And the NFC West, I had the San Francisco 49ers winning, which obviously they did. So nailed that prediction. The other teams I had making the playoffs were the Detroit Lions. Whoops. And the Green Bay Packers going in as a wild card, which they ended up doing just that. So yeah, the NFC, yeah, didn't do too good with the predictions there. I had the Packers and the 49ers predicted in the NFC Championship game. That didn't obviously pan out exactly, though the teams did face in the divisional round. And I had the 49ers going on to the Super Bowl, which, sure enough, they did go to the Super Bowl. Now, I also predicted the winner of the Super Bowl back in September, the same time I made these predictions, and the predicted winner was the 49ers. In retrospect, is that who I think is going to win the Super Bowl now? We'll find out that answer next week. Stay tuned! We got one more football video coming up here for you. I might make another one just reviewing the Super Bowl after it happens. Next Wednesday, we're going to be going over who I think is going to be the Super Bowl winner. Stay tuned, and Crixus will hopefully be more energized. Crixus! Wake up! Wake up! He's like not even responding to me. Holy shit.
That's because you're so boring.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, Girlfiend, he's dead.
You bored him to death.
Oh, yeah, he's literally dead. Do I gotta beat you with a can opener like I do the Patriot kettle?
Don't you dare.
I mean, I burned it. Wait, what? I didn't say that. What are you talking about? We'll see you next week, guys.